Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Melk Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement, because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil, then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day at 6 a.m. for 365 days. And today is the 14th day. Are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. We have been programmed, guys, in this matrix. We are living in a negative matrix. And we have been programmed, set for failure from childhood. How this? By controlling our mind. The most powerful weapon on this planet is not a military weapon with technology. Actually, the human body and the human mind is the most sophisticated machine on this planet, and the most powerful weapon on the planet is the human mind. Why is this? It's because, as Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of anything. So you've got a mind, and by reprogramming the mind, you are crafting your reality. And because we have a bunch of so-called elites who are members of hidden societies such as the Illuminati, the Freemason and Yale, these folks are controlling the masses, controlling us. This is all about control. This is the case, the reality of the narcissist, the narcissistic people. They are craving two things in life, which are attention and control. So this is all about control. And this control is because the people have the creative power. Most people don't know who they are. We don't know who we are. Let me tell you who we are, or who you are. You are a magnificent and powerful being. You were created in God's image, which means that you were sent here on this planet to co-create, because this is what you do. Anything that you believe, you create. And the best way to control your creation is by controlling your beliefs. This is what it's all about. It's about controlling your creativity. Because, as I said, this bunch of members of hidden societies, they call themselves the elites. They are the elites of the cowards, hiding, cheating in the matrix, because they cannot win without cheating. They have to cheat. They're so wicked, so weak, and so coward that their only option to succeed is by cheating. So they have controlled us, controlled our mind, our creative power, so that they don't have surprises such as somebody coming with some solutions such as safe soil. Sadhguru came with a solution to 6 global issues. Can you imagine this? Safe soil will solve 6 global issues at once. And it's been more than 2 years that Sadhguru launched the safe soil movement in the world by traveling from London to India by motorcycle. And I didn't hear about safe soil, not even once, in the Moroccan media. This shows that media is not fair. They are talking about festivals, artists. They are talking about entertainment, things about which are entertaining the people. What if you are a journalist? You must talk about everything. 4 billion people in the world are following safe soil movement. 4 billion people. This is not for a minority. This is the majority. This will solve 6 global issues. This will prevent famines. This will prevent more sufferings. This will save lives, future lives. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage. Desertification leads to 6 global issues. 1, food crisis. 2, water scarcity. 3, loss of biodiversity. 4, climate change. 5, loss of livelihood. And 6, conflicts and migrations. These 6 global issues are causing so much misery, so much money, so much suffering. We can solve them just by saving the soil. What is safe soil? What's happening to the soil? It's called the soil extinction. It's the biomass insects living in the soil which are going extinct. These biomass insects living in the soil are responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in our food. Depleted soils means depleted humans. And why you have to be depleted? Your health is going depleted. We are the most weakest generation ever, and our kids and children are even worse. They're even weaker than us. We are going against evolution. Our kids must be better than us. Now look at them. They fall sick very often. They are weaker. They are smaller. They don't have enough capabilities. And we, as a generation, this is the depletion of generations. It's because of the depletion of the soil. Soil is going degraded over the years. Food is going, is containing lesser and lesser vitamins and nutrients essential for the human health, essential to sustain the immune system. It is like, as I said, we have some narcissistic members of hidden societies. These people are doing evil things to humanity. There are a lot going behind the scenes, as if they are pushing humanity towards something very ugly. This relates to the pandemic. It's the devil's plan for humanity. The devil never loved humanity from the beginning. We have a biggest enemy, which is the devil, and the devil inspires people. He can't inspire high vibrational beings. He can only inspire low vibrational beings. Soil depletion is making people in low frequencies. We have been put in a certain way. We have been put in a certain box to behave in a certain way, to have a certain frequency, to have a certain mindset. Why is this? No wonder, because the first 3 industries in the world are armaments. At the first place, we have armaments, weaponry, the industry of weapons. Technologies are going directly to the military. This has to change. Top technologies must go to education and self-care and healthcare. And the second biggest industry is alcohol and cigarettes. The third is the big pharma, the pharmaceutical, the medicines. So when you have these 3 gigantic industries in the world, these are big shops. When you have a shop, you need customers. This is why humanity has been pushed into this box, so that we can fit in this role of a good consumer, a good customer, a customer that feeds these 3 industries, first industries. This shows the case of humanity today. Humans are violent. They don't have the love, the self-love. They hate each other. They're killing each other. No wonder when your kids are playing video games of wars, it's normal to see them killing people for real when they're adults. It's a fulfilling of the dream, of the children's dream. Why the video games are so full of violence? It's because the first industry is weaponry. We need to sell weapons. As long as the first industry is weaponry, there will never be peace in this planet. As long as we have psychopaths, narcissistic people in the position of leaderships, there will never be peace. It's just like Hitler. Can you imagine Hitler having peace? It's not going to happen. These Hitler people must live our lives, because they only know suffering. Their lives is miserable, and they'll make our lives miserable also. The second one is alcohol and cigarettes. People, when they have self-hatred, when there is no self-love, it's normal to not care about your health. Destroy it, so what? People are not even aware. This shows the case of humanity. We are full of violence, we are unconscious, and we are mentally and physically sick. The third one is the pharmaceutical, the big pharma, the industry of medicines. So most humanity, the masses, must fit into this box. These characteristics of a good consumer, a good customer. We have to be in self-hatred, full of violence. We have to be unaware and conscious. and we have to be mentally and physically ill. This is the case of most people on this planet, because these industries are still living and existing. Once humans will be healed physically and mentally from the nonsense, these three first industries will change. They've taken this position for so long. It's time to change. As Earl Shaw said to Jim Rohn, he said to him, when you change, everything will change for you. We need to change for the better. We have been programmed to have this negative mindset. We are under hypnosis of a negative paradigm attracting to us negativity constantly. The paradigm never sleeps. It's the subconscious mind. It's a machine working 24/7, non-stop. You need to have a positive paradigm to change your reality, which means you need to change your personality. You need to be a different person, completely different. Everything about you will change. Only then the world will change. We cannot change the world unless we change ourselves. The first place to begin with is ourselves. We have been controlled by this bunch of people, these cowards. They have controlled everything about us. This is all about controlling the quantity of oxygen we breathe. This is a war. It's the devil's work. The devil is at war with humanity. There is no honor in war for these folks. So they've started the war against us since we were unconscious, since we were kids. The way we used to sit at school in the tables and the chairs, they are made in a certain way so that they bend the spine. They altered our posture, because when you are aligned, when you have the right posture, your ability to manifest is big, because you are in tune with the universe. This body that you have is a tool. It is a universal tool which connects you to the universe. So they distorted us, so that now most people have back pains and they're bent. They're not straight, they're not aligned. This bending of the spine stops the lungs from opening fully when you breathe. This lowers the quantity of the oxygen that you inhale. When you have less oxygen than normal, your growth, the growth of the body and the brain is affected. This is to make people stupid, to make people less than what you really are. Because as I said, you were created in God's image. You're a God in disguise. But now most people look like animals. They're under the hypnosis. They're living from the three lower chakras, the chakras of hell, the instinct chakras. They're like animals. These chakras are present in all animals. But people, humans, have 4 other higher chakras which are yet to be activated. This is from where you need to live, from heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. These chakras are absent in most people. After the control of the air, and also when they have cut the trees, the quantity of oxygen present in the air is lowered, which means that not only our lungs have been reduced in volume, but also the quantity of oxygen in the air is also reduced because of the cutting of the trees. Everything is reduced. Your dreams and potential is reduced by putting in your mind limiting beliefs. People don't know what they can really do. They can do amazing things, and they're settling for the less. They are accepting less and less things. They are settling for the less, taking the less as normal. It's not normal. You have been immensely reduced. After the reduce of the oxygen, the breathing, the first food for the body, the prana, the pranic energy, the oxygen, the breathing, then comes the second food, which is fruits and vegetables, the things that we eat. This is the soil depletion. The second attack is the soil depletion. There is an attack on water also. Water is filled with chemicals. Adolf Hitler during the Second World War used certain chemicals in water for his prisoners so that they become docile and they become dumb. We have the same products in our tap water in small quantities. These chemicals have one goal, which is to block the pineal gland, the third eye, the eye of perception, so that you don't see what's really going on. You live like an animal, looking at the world by five senses. This is not the right way to take the world. The world mustn't be looked by the five senses. You have higher mental faculties. We are not like animals. They're making us living like animals. Most people say, I believe it when I see it. We were not supposed to live like this. We were supposed to say, I will see it because I believe it, because we are creators. You can see the things that doesn't exist because you believed in them. So now what we see is what most people believe. This is the modern slavery. Before, we used to see the iron chains on hands and legs of people. Now where are the chains? The chains are in the head of the people. People have limiting beliefs. They're not aware of them. This soil depletion is causing the depletion of the fruits and vegetables that we consume, which cause depletion of the human health and reduces their consciousness. There has been studies showing that the land that you walk upon determines the level of your consciousness, which means that people who walk barefoot in the jungle are more conscious than people living in the cities. People in the cities think actually that they are smarter than those living in villages and jungle. But the reality is exactly the opposite. People living in the cities are more stupid than people living in the jungle. They're weaker, they're stupid, they're more stupid, they're more unhealthy. The first thing the indigenous people teach their children is the land is the mother. We don't have such things here in the cities. Here they say to soil, dirt. Soil is not dirt. Soil is who you are. We came from soil and we will return to soil, whether you realize it when you're alive or when they bury you. Soil is the source of our food. Soil is the source of everything you see. And now comes, after water, after oxygen, water, food, now the mindset, the most important thing, the most powerful weapon on the planet, which is your mind, your mindset, your paradigm. We have been programmed since childhood to be negative by having our families. They're unaware of these things. They treat us as their parents treated them. They didn't receive love, so you didn't receive it either. But who's going to change all this? It's you. You must say to yourself, this nonsense must stop with me. I'll be the last one living this nonsense. I'll be the last one living in this hell. I don't want this to continue anymore, because this is hell. It's not working for you. It didn't work for your parents, for your grandparents. It will not work for your future generations, for your children and grandchildren. What's the point of continuing something which hurting you? So instead of doing the healing, the work, the shadow work, most people avoid these things. They avoid to go there. They're so afraid, and they remain in the comfort zone. Comfort doesn't mean good. As the American actor Denzel Washington said, ease is a much greater threat to your success than hardships. Yes, it's true. The hardship sucks, but they will make you better. The comfort zone will keep you the same, or even you can get worse over time. Don't stay in the comfort zone. Don't accept their programming. Change it. Fight for your freedom. This is not a call for an external revolution. External revolution is for criminals and stupid people. This is a call for an internal revolution. I want you to rebel against the toxic habits, the bad habits that you have. I want you to rebel against the toxic people present in your life, the energy drainers. I want you to rebel against anything and anyone who is not working for you, who is helping you to achieve your dreams, to improve your life, to be a better person. Cut them off. As the American coach of personal development, Les Brown, said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dreams. If you want to live your dreams, because as long as you have these heavy weights with you, it's like you want to travel, you want to run, and you have heavy weights, they're holding you back. People won't see what you see. People won't believe what you believe. People don't have the potential that you have. People are so afraid, are so wicked. They don't have what it takes. They don't have the necessary power, the necessary will, the necessary energy, the necessary desire to break free from the matrix. They're so comfortable in it. Leave them there and move on alone. Go alone. Be your friend. Be your coach. Be your wife. Be your everything. You don't need anybody. If you don't find the right people, you are the right people. And you can do it alone. As Marilyn Monroe said, better be alone than with bad company. And if you are alone and you are miserable, you're obviously in bad company. This means that you have self-hatred. You need to change this. There is a solution. The American coach Louise Hay have the solution. She said to her participants in the seminars, look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. Make it a habit. It can be challenging for us at the beginning because we have a big hatred towards ourselves. You can start by building positive relationships with yourself. Start doing positive conversations such as, hi Khalid, how are you today? I'm fine, thanks. And keep going. Keep these positive relationships with you. Make peace with yourself. Over the time, your hatred towards yourself will be reduced. Once you get comfortable with it, you can go to I love you exercise. Do these things. You're not the first having this. You will not be the last. This is not an easy thing. It's hard to change your life. It's hard for everybody. Life is hard for everyone. Life breaks everyone. Remember what Sylvester Stallone said in his movie Rocky Balboa. He said about life. In life, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can be hit and keep moving forward. You will be knocked out by this life again and again and again. But you must keep trying, keep pushing forward, never give up. Stay on track. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Keep fighting. Don't accept defeat. You will be defeated only when you give up. As long as you didn't give up, you are on the road to success. Don't underestimate the small steps, the baby steps, as Napoleon Hill called them. The baby steps are very important. They will give you the confidence to do the big steps. No one has ever started at the top. Confucius said, it doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't give up. As long as you don't stop. Don't stop, don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Know that Thomas A. Edison didn't stop believing in himself. He was trying to invent the light bulb. He failed again and again and again, 100 times, 200 times. It doesn't matter for him. He had the mindset of a successful person, an achiever. He kept failing 999 times, and the 1,000 times it was the right one. It doesn't matter if you take 100 failures. These are lessons. You have to develop the right mindset. Nelson Mandela said, I never lose, whether I win or I learn. So, when you fall down 100 times, it doesn't matter. It's 100 lessons to be learned. Keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. As long as you train, as long as you push forward, you are getting closer and closer to your dreams, to success, to what you want. You really want it, you will have it. Seek what you really want. Freedom, it's worth it. Nothing is best than freedom. Let's do this for freedom. They have been working on us, programming us, day in and day out, with their negative stream, showing us negative images on television, because we think in terms of images. We're not living in war zones. We have been shown wars since childhood. Now it's normal for us. It's like a drug. You don't see wars on television, bloods and suffering. You don't feel whole or complete. This is a programming. This needs to be changed. You need to change this. The world will not change. Most people are waiting for a savior, for the change to come from outside. The outside is so comfortable. They will not move. You are the one who will change, because of you are uncomfortable. These hardships, problems that you have in life, they are blessings in disguise. You can't see it when you're in the middle of them, but they're pushing you to break your limits. The limit is only in the mind. And know that the limit is only physical. The physical body has limits. The mind has no limit. Unfortunately, people are living with a limited mind, which is a crime. And even the body has its almost unlimited limits compared to how people are living. People are sitting in their houses like couch potatoes, thinking that their only limit is to walk 5 minutes a day. You can do more. The body can surprise you. And search on the internet to see what people can do if they really put the necessary work on it. You will be amazed of the human capabilities and capacity and potential. To me, if you ask me, if you want my opinion, to me, there is no such thing as a successful person and a failure person. What it is, there is a trained person and there is an untrained person, a lazy person. If you train enough, you will get it. If you spend this 50,000 hours in doing something that sucks, you will get better at it, even if you don't have what it takes at the beginning, because time will give you the advantage. As they said, long-term consistency will always beat short-term intensity. These videos of motivation, they will give you motivation. Motivation will not get you there to success. Motivation will give you only one thing: the fire, the energy to start. That's all. Starting something which is going to fail. This is the truth. According to statistics, I think nobody has had the success from the first try, from the first shot. So now you will be sitting at home thinking, wondering, what can I do? What can I do to change my life? I don't want to work like a slave, to go 9 to 5 anymore. What can I do? You watch the videos of motivation and you get motivated and you launch your first business online. It doesn't matter what it is: an Instagram account, a TikTok account, a Facebook page, a selling website, a YouTube channel, etc. I don't know what it is. You are motivated and excited. You feel it, you dream it. These things, what I say, you believe in them. will see that they're possible. But be careful. Possible doesn't mean easy. Yes, it's possible. I know it was possible 10 years ago, and I'm 10 years later trying to do the same things. It didn't happen for 10 years. I'm not here to try to scare you or make you give up. Everyone's life, everyone's path in life is different. The bigger your calling, the bigger your waiting period. You need to be prepared for what's to come. I don't know what you are going to do in this world. You have a calling, you have something, a dream, a desire. You have to honor it and be prepared to fail. As Dr. Desertification said, failure is the platform for success. It's a platform, so you will have a collection of failures in this platform of success. Get used to be failing. Do not be afraid of failure. You will get used to it over the time. Because it's the only way to learn. You can't learn just by being successful. As Michael Jordan said, the famous basketball player, he said people counted only his shots, his goals, but they didn't see how many shots he missed. It's because he missed so much shots that he has been successful. This is the power of compound work. This is the momentum. With your trying, give it a shot every day in and day out, repeating again and again and again, not quitting, not giving up, trying again. You will fail, no matter. Let's keep doing it. One day I will be successful. You will gain power, knowledge. You will have wisdom. You have time. Use the time. Don't be in a hurry. Most people, this is part of the programming. It's called instant gratification. We have been told lies, showing us that a person becomes millionaire just by scratching a paper overnight. Success doesn't come overnight. These people have worked their ass out for success. They didn't show us successful stories in the television so that you don't know. Because, as I mentioned in the beginning, these hidden members, hidden societies, they have the only thing that they have and masses don't have is knowledge, because they knew that knowledge is power. They knew us more than we know ourselves. They had the advantage of knowledge. And as Jim Rohn said, applied knowledge is true power. I'm here to give you the knowledge, to push you to act on this knowledge, because only action can change lives. In order for you to have something that you've never had before, you have to do something that you've never done before. And to do something that you've never done before, you have to think something that you've never thought before possible. This is breaking the limits of the mind. Believe that you can do it. Plant seeds. Know that there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. And now we are reaping what they have sown in our minds. Our minds has been hijacked by these folks. So now we are reaping misery, poverty, self-hatred and animosity and violence. Leave this beside. This will continue for a while, and start making the good seeds now, the seeds of positivity. Know that life beats everybody. Be grateful. The secret to happiness in life is not about trying to have the things that you don't have. It's to appreciate the things that you already have. I love you guys. I wish you the best as I continue my journey, my struggle, spiritual warfare. As I progress in life, I will keep giving you the tools, the knowledge, the hidden knowledge to empower you, to inspire you, to push you. And if God allows me, I will even do the work for you. This is Captain Soil speaking, and I'll see you tomorrow. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.